All right, let's take a look at the another game going on Sunday. We have the Colts are playing at Philadelphia. This is the highest total on the Las Vegas board of 42. Eagles at home of a 3.5 and even up to 4-point favorite here. You have to wonder about motivation for this game because the Colts certainly don't have anything to prove off of that AFC title game appearance. And then Chip Kelly, I guess he does have some things to prove, but the thing I wonder about him is he seemed to corner the quarterback market in the offseason.
Well, one thing I wonder about Chip Kelly, and this isn't really a knock, it's just trying to be funny, is what psychotic pills is he taking? Because, I mean, I've never seen anybody decimate a team the way he has and construct a team the way he has. This is pro football, and this is still a college coach. And yes, he's had a couple good years here, but a lot of that was put in place by his predecessor. I don't know what's going to happen with Philadelphia this year. Are they going to be any good? They go out and they get rid of Foles. They bring in Bradford, who's a guy that got talent. There's no question he has talent, but he's never healthy. So now you're going to go with Sanchez? Well, I haven't seen this guy produce that much unless he has a real strong running game with a real strong defense, as he did when he was in his first year up with the Jets and they went to the championship game thanks to Indianapolis pulling their players in the second half of a game and gave it to them. But so getting back to this game, the Colts have absolutely nothing to prove. I don't see them putting out that much of an effort in a game that means absolutely nothing to them. I don't think you're going to see a lot of the starters, if at all, in the game. And Philadelphia probably has more to prove with all of the heat that Chip Kelly has been under. It's probably a Philadelphia play or nothing, actually, for me.
You know, Carson Palmer thinks that Sam Bradford is injury prone. Okay, I mean they're putting a lot of eggs into that basket. The kid's got talent, but he's played so little since he came out of Oklahoma. You wonder if he's ever going to reach the projections that they had for him. I think it's a big gamble that was taken by Kelly, and I'm also curious to see how they're going to operate their offense with a different style running back. The kid from Las Vegas, why did I just blank out on
the quarterback?
No, the running back.
DeMarco Murray.
DeMarco Murray. He's from right here, and I know him, and I can't remember his name. See this? This is why I don't bother to color this anymore. My mind.
Not trying to hide the age anymore?
No.
It's
just a complete waste of time. I mean, you know.
But they say, Dave, the girls like the gray hair, you know?
Yeah. Okay, right. Yeah. You know, I get called honey or dear by all of them now, which is it's a really bad sign, okay? Okay, anyway, as far as this game is concerned, I don't know. The Eagles have to be running some different things in offense this year because of the style of running back they have, because Murray is a completely different style of running back than the guy who was previously there. And I like him there. I know a lot of people say, well, question the fit. I think Murray's going to have a great year for the Eagles, but I do think you're going to see some changes made, subtle or not, in what they're doing offensively. Not in terms of the tempo, that's going to be the same, but just in terms of what they're running. And that might take some time to be implemented. So my impulse here is to look at the under, because I don't expect the Colts to show anything on offense. And even though the Eagles are going to play that fast pace, and you look at them and think offense, I'm not sure they get that many points in this game. I'm not going to bet this. It's just call it a gun-to-head guess. But I would lean under in this game because I think the Eagles are going to be working on some new things offensively.
All right, Jeff, when we look at the Colts, we really don't think about preseason playing that hard, from Tony Dungy to Jim Caldwell and now Pagano. In fact, last year they didn't win a preseason game. 2 years ago they opened at home in preseason as the Bills lost 44-20 in an embarrassing game. Last year they opened on the road. They only scored 10 points in a loss to the Jets. Now 7-23 going back 30 preseason games. So really, is there anything to like with this team?
Not in preseason. They're like the Chiefs. No matter who's coaching, they don't care much about the preseason. After Andrew Luck, it's going to be Matt Hasselbeck and Brian Bennett. The only motivation they might have in this game, that's remote, would be to get the bad taste out of the mouth after they got destroyed by the Patriots last year in the Deflategate game. That's the only thing I'm thinking of, but that might not be a big deal. Last year, you said they're 0-4, 4-8 the last 3 years. Chuck Pagano 6-6 against the spread. Last year in that game, Hasselbeck was 10-15 for 114 yards, 1 TD, no picks. and they lost to the Jets 13-0. 2 years ago in that game you mentioned, they lost 44-20 to the Bills. They looked so bad. It was a national TV game on like Sunday afternoon on national TV. They looked so bad that the president Irsay came out and said that he apologized to the fans. He says it's ridiculous that we looked that bad even in a preseason game. And they went on to win the next 2 games, but didn't carry over to last year. This game they're going to be thin on the defensive backfield. Vontae Davis and Darius Butler haven't practiced this week due to injuries. Last year, the Eagles averaged 35 points per game in the preseason. That might be something to look for, but then the total is kind of high for exhibition game, 42 points. So I would lean toward the Eagles this game, but certainly not going to be a big play. But I can't take the Colts with their preseason history, so I'll take a lean on the Eagles, John.
Well, the fans love high-scoring teams, and the Eagles are home here. They're the favorite, and Chip Kelly's going to run that no-huddle attack. But be careful, because he's been an NFL head coach for 2 years here now. He's 0-2 straight up and against the spread in week 1 of preseason. Does have the better quarterback rotation here with Mobile, Sanchez, and Tebow. In fact, he's loaded up with Kinney and Barkley too, so you're going to see a lot of guys play. It has some very good versatility and flexibility. Thing is, though, this defense of the Eagles has really been bad the last 2 years. Part of it is they run the up-tempo attack, but also they haven't had a lot of talent, and he's making major moves. The moves for this season would be in the secondary. Kelly shipped out 3 of 4 starters from last year's secondary, so there's a lot of new looks there. And when you look at them, even in preseason, they've been involved in super high-scoring games. They had a 34-28 game to the Bears last year in the week 1. Then they went to the Patriots, gave up 42 points in a loss. At home, they won 31-21 over the Steelers, and then a 37-7 game. So they should have the highest total on the board, as even their preseason games have been extremely high. In fact, the Eagles are on an 11-2 run over the total in preseason. So I'm not going to pick a side here, but I will look for an up-tempo, high-scoring game. All right, let's.
That's not very nice, I come in.
What's that?
I come in here as a guest, and then you just completely destroyed the analysis that I just had.
Let's put the money on the table.
If
We'll
it's
cut out the middleman.
exhibition season, all right. Let me see if I got any singles.
And we will see the result on Sunday night and Monday. All right, let's tell you how we can get aboard with some of these Vegas pros. If you want to get free plays sent right to your cell phone, you can text. These are free plays from Jim Feist every day. You just text winner to 313131. You can also sign up right on the jimfeist.com website. And if you want to get 4 weeks of NFL preseason from Jeff Sott of Las Vegas Sports Services, Jeff, how can they do that?
Well, we go to jimfeist.com every day. You get baseball and football. Plus, I have my NFL preseason package. You get all 4 weeks for just $34. Just call 1-888-344-2000. You're going to get the entire exhibition season, all 4 weeks. For $35, I already have a winner with the Vikings on Sunday. So, and just go to jimfeist.com every day for baseball and football.
All right, and Jim, you've got a special for 4 weeks, which is going to include one of your rare high roller releases for $500.
That's right. You just remember this phone number, 1-888-344-2000. Also, jimfeist.com. Make sure you check on that each and every day. We had a great football season last year. In the pros, we were 62% in the Hilton Westgate. Unfortunately, we were 1 game short of getting in the money. That was a sad story, but the good story is I bet all my games and won a lot of money doing so. And I want you to do the same thing this year. I want you to start off by investing $49. You'll get 4 weeks of preseason, the first week of college, and a bonus high roller, as John mentioned, which alone is worth $500. Just call 1-888-344-2000. Always go to the website because there's offers there as well, jimfeist.com.
All right.
We're going to win this season. I want you to win. You need to make some investment in order to do that. All that free stuff that's out there, that's not going to win for you. We make money by analyzing this stuff and betting on it ourselves. If you want to win, get serious about it. Make the investment. Make the call. Do it now. 1-888-344-2000.
And I want to throw something in. For those who don't know, I do a radio show with Matt Humans from the Las Vegas Review-Journal every day. It's on ESPN Radio here in Las Vegas from 2 to 3 p.m. And Jim was with us on Thursdays last season, imparting some really good information. And Jim will be back on the show again this season, every Thursday, once the regular season starts, generally like 2:40.
About 2:40, yeah.
Right. And so make sure and listen to the Las Vegas Sports Line, and you'll be getting free winners every week from Jim on the radio show.
That's right.
All right, make sure you check out jimfeist.com. There are preview articles already available for the NFL and college football and betting tips. Plus, there's baseball plays from these handicappers up there NFL. In fact, Dave, you have 3 college football releases from the first week already up. You're getting an early jump on some of those.
I did,
line moves.
and those are on the website. So feel free to get in and grab them. The games I've already bet, and I think we'll get a little value, at least in 2 of the games, in terms of where they're going to finish. So getting them now probably makes a little more sense because you can save a point or 2. Beating the market doesn't mean you're going to automatically win the game, but it does get you value.
That's right. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone, for tuning in to ProLine. We're going to see you next week with week 2 of the NFL preseason. Good luck with the games, everyone, and we'll see you then.